You'll wish you had this insane 1 million Primo Gem account. So, one of my subscribers lent me his whale account to review. It was insane and I can't wait to show it to you. Oh, you don't believe me when I said that he spent 1 million Primo Gems? Just look at the number of pulls that he has made so far. He has made over 6,000 pulls as tracked on Paimon.moe, which calculated means that he has spent more than 1 million Primo Gems. So, let's check out his account together. Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much to my subscriber Zenon for lending me his account to review. So as we all know, before we can review a whale account properly, we need to first look at the character's constellations, right? Because as we all know, that's what whales do, collect constellations. So let's take a look, shall we? So he told me that he actually has a Nahida C6. So yup, that looks to be true. So as we all know, Nahida's power lies in mainly 3 constellations. First one is her C2, whereby it allows Hyper Bloom, Burgeon reactions, for example, to score crit hits and actually can crit, otherwise they can't. Also, for Quicken, Aggravate and Spread, enemies' defense are decreased by 30%, which increases the overall damage, right? And her next one is at C4, whereby it actually increases her Elemental Mastery based on the number of Sea of Skanda, or number of opponents that are connected by the Sea of Skanda. So this will increase her damage even further. And of course, the insane one which makes Nahida a main DPS is with a C6, whereby all opponents that are affected by the Sea of Skanda will allow Nahida to further trigger extra damage based on her attack and Elemental Mastery when she does normal attack or charged attacks. So this one I'm super excited to try out. So another character that he has C6 of, that he told me, is Raiden. So Raiden, as we know, her main power actually comes from her C2, whereby it ignores 60% of the opponent's defense, her burst, right? And other than that, her C3 will further increase this burst damage, but after that it's mainly just a support constellations. So for example, the C4 actually increases the attack of all party members after she uses her burst, and her C6 increases the decreases the elemental burst cooldown by 1 second after, or rather when she's using her burst for her other teammates. Okay. After that, he also has a Kazuha C2, and of course we know that C2 is where he actually shines because it increases his elemental mastery by 200 and also elemental mastery of characters, which means that the other characters can actually do more damage, more elemental damage, while based on his constellation, Poetics of Fubutsu, when Kazuha's elemental mastery is higher, it will grant all party members a higher elemental damage as well, based on the number of elemental mastery that he has. Right, so this one is insane as well. Another character that he mentioned that he has C6 of is Ayaka. So as we know, it's actually quite similar to Nahida. Ayaka C2, C4 and C6 all are game changers as well. So for C2, it mainly gives 2 additional Frostbreak Sekinoto, which is basically 2 additional smaller bursts, which we can actually allow her to deal 20% more each of the original Storm's damage. So basically you get additional 40% damage overall. And as for her C4, basically enemies that are damaged by her burst will have their defense decreased by 30% for 6 seconds, thereby allowing her to deal even more damage. And finally, for C6, basically this relates to a charged attack damage, which actually increases it by 298%. So it's honestly quite crazy, which allows her to deal insane damage with a charged attack. Okay, so I'm super excited to try this out as well. So other characters that he has constellations of is Alhaitham. So Alhaitham, basically this allows his E to have a quicker cooldown. Tainari, okay, for Nilo. So Nilo, basically for C1, it allows her aura's duration to last longer, and it allows her, basically her sword attacks, right, to deal more damage. And for her C2, okay, basically the bloom reaction will actually decrease their dendro resistance by 35%, which allows basically the blooms to deal more damage. So this will be quite interesting to try out as well. And other characters, Yep, of course, Hu Tao, right? Hu Tao C1 is a game changer also, as the charge attacks do not consume stamina. So it actually allows her to deal more damage more consistently. And her C2 basically gives her additional damage to a Blood Blossom, right? Oh, and of course her burst will also apply the Blood Blossom effect. So this is quite insane as well. So another, I guess, notable one is his Diluc, because his Diluc has C6 as well. So I guess it'll be quite interesting to try. So after Diluc uses his burst, his next two normal attacks within 6 seconds will have their damage and attack speed increased by 30%. So this will be quite interesting to see as well. Another thing that we need to look at when we look at whale accounts is the type of 5-star weapons that they have. So as you can see over here, he does have a lot of 5-star weapons. Like Yoimiya has a signature, Yella has a signature, Ganyu signature, Skyward Harp for Faruzan too. Nahida has her signature at C3. The rare Ayaka has Mist Splitter at C3 as well. Hu Tao has a signature and so on. So yeah, quite insane, right? And of course, Kurtzing has a Jade Cutter too. I really want to have this account. Okay, so now that we have seen all of their constellations and what they can do, let's try them out, shall we? So let's start out first with Ayaka. So she has a stronger burst, so let's give it a try. Shun her first, then Kazuha Swirl. Shun her burst. Put the freeze with Kokomi and Ayaka. Oh! Oh! I couldn't even use the charge attack. It defeated the robots too quickly. Oh no. Okay. Okay, maybe let's just try her charged attack normally on one of those normal opponents outside. Okay. So let's take a look. So same thing with Shenhe, right? Okay, so then freeze reaction and oh, do you just see that 66k just with charged attacks alone? Oh, that is insane. Okay, let's see that one more time. Okay, Kazuha Swirl, Kokomi freeze. And oh my god, I want this for my Ayaka too. Okay, maybe let's try it with another enemy. Maybe the Terror Shroom. So with just her C6 alone, let's see how much damage she can do. Okay, so first Swirl. Okay, then Kokomi freeze and oh my god, he's almost dead. She didn't even need her burst. What? I guess that's the power of money, right? Power of C6, yeah. Oh, okay. So let's try another character. Okay, so another character that I'm super excited to try is Nahida. Because as I mentioned earlier, her C6 is actually quite insane and makes her a main DPS. Okay, so let's see how she works. Okay. She gonna be insane like Ayaka. So Raiden E, Ida E first, then Bennett Q, and Nahida can just use normal attacks. You see that? Oh! Okay, the shield ended, but that's so fast. It's like Raiden didn't even need to use her burst. Oh my god, okay, that is very fun. Let's try another enemy. Perhaps the algorithm of Overseer Matrix has respawned. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's try Nahida out on the Overseer Matrix now. Same setup, so Zhongli first. Zhongli E, Raiden E, Nahida E and burst, followed by Bennett. Okay, normal attacks. That is seriously insane. Without her... Oh my god. Okay, that is seriously insane. Another thing that I would like to try is Nilo Bloom, as he also has C2 Nilo, right, which boosts the Bloom's damage and by reducing the enemy's Dendro resistance. So let's see how strong this is. So first up, Nahida. Okay, then Nilo. Xingqiu. Oh my god. Okay, then Faitu. Seems very fast already. Oh! Okay, I didn't even get to see much because it's dead before that. Okay, maybe let's try the Ice Wind Suite. Okay, let's try the Ice Wind Suite. Let's go. Okay, Xingqiu. Nahida. I think I probably don't even need to do much. That's so fast! You know, it comes to the point whereby you start thinking to yourself like, if you already have C6, is it any fun because the enemies die so quickly? You know? Okay, so now that we have tried Nilo Bloom, Nahida Aggravate, I think I want to try Nahida Hyper Bloom as well to see how well it works. So, actually I wanted to try out Nahida Hyper Bloom with Cookie, but it turns out that actually his Cookie isn't really that well built. For example, the Elemental Mastery, as you can see here, is only 356. So I think perhaps maybe going with Raiden might be better in this case, since his Raiden is built after all. Okay, so let's give it a try. Okay, but I mean, probably Nahida will do all the damage once again. So let's just see. Okay, so Nahida. And a Hyper Bloom is Xingqiu to generate the blooms. Okay, and after that Raiden. Okay, let's see. Yep, fast as usual because Nahida's insane. Of course, I believe this will be stronger with Cookie, but I guess Raiden works well too. Okay. Before we end off today's video, I would first like to show you one last showcase from the subscribers Raiden C6, Sarah C6, Kazuha C6, and Bennett C5. This will then be followed by my own Raiden Nuke later on. So, as you have just seen, my nuke showcase actually had a slightly higher damage than the Whale's account. But why is that so? Shouldn't the Whale's account be better since the supports, such as C2 Kazuha, and the weapons are a lot better? This is true, but the artifacts are important too. The Whale's account's Raiden only has about 110 crit damage, while mine has about 153. In conclusion, although money can definitely get you Constellation and weapons, artifact RNG, which cannot be bought with money, is still important. So important that an account with stronger supports can still lose in damage. So, do build and farm for good artifacts to boost the damage potential of your account. And with that, we have come to the end of today's video. If you found today's video helpful, or you just enjoyed it in general, do consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing, as it will really help out this small channel to reach the goal of 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much! If you'd like to see how you can create a team to 36-star the Abyss, please click the video on the right. If you would like to see my other Genshin Impact videos, please click the playlist on the left. Once again, thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!